Hello, this is Ralph Ann here, the confidence coach, helping women show up in their business with a brand image that radiates from the inside out. And tonight's guest, I have a very radiant guest. This is Lidia Lavigne. If I'm saying that, I always am very careful when I say names because it's very important to pronounce names correctly.
Mhm.
So Lydia is joining us. So excited. So tell us, reintroduce yourself, please, and tell us where you're from.
Yes, I'm from Bali, Indonesia. It's in Asia, Southeast Asia. Maybe some people know more Bali than Indonesia is the country. Bali is only small island, but usually we call it the island of God because it's a beautiful nature with a village for everything, all the nature that you can have, like the mountain, the waterfall, and the beach, the beautiful beach. Yeah, I'm 42 years old. I'm a single mom with a daughter 6 years old. So I have experience of working in the hospitality industry before for about 18 years. I work most of the times in a cruise ship. So far I've been travel around the world for 50 countries, and I've been in business already since 2010. I built my own business, so like villa rental, property, and villa management with my ex-husband. And right now, since 2019, I grow and build my own business, a coaching business, start from become a corporate trainer. So now it's mentorings and then going to the coaching one-on-one and group coaching. So yeah, it's a growing every year.
I love it. So I visited your Facebook page and I went and I visited your
Yeah,
Instagram. And I love how you've
yeah.
gotten into reels. That's exciting. That's an area that not everybody is getting into. I'm just getting into reels. So tell me, so with
Mhm.
your coaching business, I know you said you're doing a lot of corporate coaching now. Is a lot of group coaching, mostly one-on-one?
Yeah, actually, I since I was a corporate trainer. The corporate trainer is like when I come to the company with a big total of the people, like 40 or 60, it make me excited. But when COVID start hit last March 2020, while I cannot visit my clients, so I'm thinking about what I can do while stay at home because it's about 2 months we are doing like a not lockdown but social distancing. Then I start to make many certifications like a life coach certification, law of attraction certification, mindfulness certifications, and then the business certification. So I'm starting to create my online program, because we cannot get out. Not even the hotel is open. So I'm just like doing a pivot my business from offline to online, and then I start to make a program like last time's like 20 days self mastery class. So there is a 13 people's. My core business is I serve a woman, like a woman entrepreneur,
Mhm.
whether they are a single mom or they are married, something like that. So I start my program on September 2020 after I finish my class, like a certifications. So there is a 13 ladies paid. So it's like I try to be brave. Like I have to put myself in the marketplace. This is me, and then after that growing and I'm a writer. I start write a book since 2017, and then I again on 2019 I start to make my own like writing class. So like more 30-40 people coming, and then from that there is a 15 people. I do mentor them, and then we make a book, so like a parenting
Mhm.
book. That's the first times. And then after that, last year I make another writing class. There is a 32 people, and then there is a 21 people join to make a book. So that's I start to make my one-on-one coaching from the mentoring. So for the first time, I do a group mentoring with a lot of people, and then after that, do to one-on-one mentoring, but it's only for the book. But then when I know what is their struggle, how's their business, what about their personal struggle and everything, then it's like a next level. Then I offer my service one-on-one coaching. So it's like a long journey. Like I create my own uh, what you call like framework, because I learned a lot of
Oh,
things from people from online. So I just like let's say sales funnel. Like, they said we have to make a Facebook group and everything. But the thing is, I'm just using organically in the Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
like us do personal branding, like mix your personal life, and then with the I've a lot experience working with a company, and then I work, so just juggling the content, like, and but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking about how many people like, how many people follow me, how many, it's not thinking about the conversion. So just work on myself, like to build my confidence. So you're a confident coach, right? So just like uh you cannot teach people, you cannot share, I mean, like you cannot sell your service if you're not confident. So that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
But to be confident, you have to be find out exactly what's the fear that you are facing. Most people fear of
Mm-hmm.
the rejections. That's what I
Right.
did also. Like, what about people reject me? What about I make a program, nobody enroll, So but when you just try and then see how it goes, and then just like the last course that I just made on last February, like 7 days mindfulness challenge. I'm not promoting, so I'm just blasting one time, two time in Facebook, not even cold calling, not even offering to people. But the fact is there is 5-7 people join. So I think it's a good,
Wow.
as long you are keep trying the new things and keep trying the new thing and show up your the business is about the lifestyle. It's not about like this is your product. It's not. I juggling with my imperfections. Like I'm a single mom. Sometimes I'm tells about my struggle being a divorce, and then the other things. The other day I'm sharing about how happy I am, like being a part of being happy with my daughter, something like that. So like the connect with the client, that's or your prospect is very important for me.
I like that. And I think sharing your story, I had a couple of appointments today, that obviously, they have their own concerns, like you said, your own struggles. But then, being able to share my personal previous struggles with them, sometimes still current struggles. I think it's so nice for people to be able to relate. And you're right, it's not about so many, but just helping
Yeah.
that one at a time. And like I told my client, my mentor shared something with me. I shared it with my clients. My clients can share it with their children, and
Yes.
just it still snowballs. So is that tell me what you love most. I think I can tell what you love most about your business and helping people. I can tell you like to help people, and that's very from what I
Yes.
read from your Facebook posts and your Instagram, it sounds like you really enjoy getting in there with the community and helping people. Is that most what you love about, or tell us more about what you love about your work?
There is a process of that. That's why every process, like the life journey, I put it in a book. Right now, I'm handling 3 projects of the anthology book, which the title is Personal Self Healing and Spiritual Journey. So there will be 9 people writing it, and then Woman and Freedom, there will be 12 people, and then the next one is Woman in Business. Will be 12 writers. So on that moment, because if I write my own book, I'm not a famous and not all people want to buy the book. So that's why I make a strategy. Like I make an anthology book with I find the right people that can write together with me. So to be my
Right.
co-author. So I'm the main author. So I connect to the people, and then I help them to coach them, to mentor them how to write the book, and then for everything for the writing. So the first things like the struggle is I'm antisocial in the first. When I was still married 6 years with my ex-husband, I'm never connect with anyone because from morning we go to the office, and then until we coming back, it's like we are 24 hours, like me and my ex is like we don't have any other life. It's only us. Moreover, when we have a baby. So on in 2017, I get divorced, and the time I come up to the first community that I joined is like a woman community, so in Bali. So there I mingle with ladies and everything, and then I connect with the other community, which is the entrepreneur communities, whether online or offline. So the things that try to connect first with the people, and people know like who are you in the marketplace. Sometimes the juggle like who you want people know you. I have a lot of things. I'm confused in the first, like how I want to sell myself to people. I want to be like a mindset coach, or I want to be a business coach, or I want to be a life coach, or I want to be, like so many things. So, but in the end,
Mhm.
like you just try everything. So let people know it that at least, uh, the first thing that the message that I got from the universe is I have to be authentic. So that's the
Mhm.
thing, that what does it mean to be authentic, and then after the authentic, that's why this is the journey of my spiritual and self-healing, in 2019. So I do things about spirit things like meditations, and I do yoga, and I connect with the people that connect, like the mindfulness here and now, not worry about the past, not worry about the inner child, and then all the wound that we have in the past, not worry also about the future. So focus about
Right.
now. Then the next one is the align. So I just like, what does it mean? I have to align. So
Mhm.
being authentic and then align with yourself. The third message that I get from the universe is like, ask help from people. So that's the
Mhm.
thing. When 2019, I just realized that I cannot work by myself. I have to
Right.
collaborate. I have to work. I have to find other success people, because if I just come up by myself as a whatever I'm coach with, people doesn't know me, and or people underestimate me, or people think, just like it's very hard to attract them. So that's why I have a strategy, which I have to collaborate. I have to find someone more success than
Mhm.
me through the book. So I approach them just like, I'm very inspired by you. You have many stories. Would you write to write a book with me with this title? So that's how
Mhm.
I grow my business, because while we connect with more people success than us, so you realize it or not, they become your client. But when you sell your own service, saying, can I help your business, or can I coach you, they say, I'm okay, I don't need any help, they don't want to pay, right? But when we come to them like, I mean, it's like, I'm not saying, can you be my client? No. And I'm just like, will you
Right.
write a book together? Will you share your story about your success story, how your struggle? So, but there is a charge, there is a fee that you need to pay because of this, and they're willing to pay because they are worth it for that. So
Right.
that's why last December I got a 30 client. I only 30 client for the three book, more than 30 client for three books. So, but this just like not high ticket client. I mean, it's like, because this is only the book. Now I make
Mhm.
my own mentor program, but I don't have to find another call market, because I already have 30 people that I can help. So I'm just finding from 30 people which person that need more or afford my service.
Mhm. I
So
really enjoy the collaboration piece. I think the collaboration part of it, just same as you
yeah,
joining me, tonight. I think that that's,
yes,
well, tonight here, it's morning where you are. But
yeah,
I think the collaboration of, like I shared with you, I'm starting my new YouTube channel, and then we met on Martine's group, which Martine and I started. We met a couple years ago, and I've met so
okay,
many wonderful people from, her group. And I think the collaboration part is something that maybe
yeah,
women are getting a little bit better
yes,
at. I feel men have been doing it maybe for a little longer. Women, it's
yeah,
becoming so nice. I love coming together for books and YouTube channels and
yeah,
all types of things that we're doing now. Speaking engagements, one person hosts a retreat, and then your colleagues, they come and speak at the retreat.
yes,
It's double blessing is what I call it. The double blessing.
yeah.
I think it's wonderful. So if you had any advice for, and I asked everybody this question, if you had advice for, female entrepreneur or someone who is aspiring to be a female entrepreneur, but maybe, not sure where to start, like what would you say your great advice for a female entrepreneur that's wanting to get started
Okay,
as
I
a coach
answer.
or anything?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can still hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So, uh, the first thing that you have to do is like, to gain your confidence, you have to do the inner work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like the inner work, which is you have to be able to control your mind and your self-limiting belief.
Mhm.
That's the most important things. I mean, it's like you have to know your self-worth, you have to know your own potential, you have to know your power, you have to know
Right.
yourself first. I mean, that's why it's like the inner work is more important than everything.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
and then the inner work is there is many things. The inner work, it can be start from journaling, I'm worth it, I have so many clients, like, because I mix my strategy with the law of attractions. And then you have to
Mhm.
do like visualizations, like you have to imagine yourself, like, let's say you wanna make up your first webinar. You already have in your mind how it will start, how you going to, what you are going to say, what about people will react, and then how people will benefit, so I mean, it's like you have to create the things in your mind
Mhm.
first before it exactly happen, because
Right.
otherwise most people has anxiety, like, because your, what I call as a monkey mind, is always hijack you. There is
Right.
part of our mind will say, what about this, what about that, what about this, and then there is the procrastination where you say, I don't think I can do it, okay, I do it later. Oh, later on, later on, later on. That's what happened.
Right.
But when you done your inner work, and until now I'm still doing it, because in every time it still happen also, until now, like,
Mhm.
I want to do things just like, I don't think they will you need it, something like a fear, which is a normal, it's something that everyone have it. Even Mel Robin, that she's a very already famous, she has an anxiety every times when she want to jump in the stage or anything, like when doing a approach big client is something normal. But I mean, like, knowing yourself, your potentials, and then knowing your fear, and then turn your fear into power, until you say, I mean, it's like, until you are confident, whether one, two people join my class or whether or not, I still doing it. Just
Right.
like, no is a opportunity, and just boom, contact with one people, and no, and then no, stop, and then next,
Mhm.
and then what is next, one is next. But the most important thing is now is a digital area, which is do your personal branding in the whether in Facebook, whether in Instagram, is very important. Because in
Mhm.
business you don't sell your product, you sell your product through your lifestyle, so like, if you want to attract the higher, let's say, high ticket client, that they can pay you how much, so you have to be in their level. So
Right.
that's how you build your confidence. So that's why, like, I don't care how much money I have, but I'm willing to, like, spend my breakfast or spend my like, even like swimming in the hotel, or like, you the things, because I want to raise my vibrations, because I'm going to the people that same with us. But when you say, okay, I'm do it later on when I have money, or I'm not, like, you make yourself down and down and down. So the most
Mhm.
important thing that you have to learn is how to build your confidence. But the
Mhm.
confidence is a skill. Confidence
Right.
is not one thing that happened. That last week I did a coaching with my client. I said, the confidence is, even you are afraid but you're still doing it. Even you are
Right.
afraid but still trying. Even you
Mhm.
fail and then you not give up. That's a confidence. So they just like,
Mhm.
oh, so confidence is a skill. Yeah, it's like a baby try to walk. Nobody come as confident. So you have to fall down and get up, fall down and get up. So that's the idea that I learned about everything. Just like, yeah, even confidence is a skill. So when you say, I'm not confident, oh, okay, I was too. But so that's why I trained myself to be confident. So that's the thing.
Right. I love it. And of course, being the confidence coach, I 100% agree with what you
Yes,
say.
yeah.
I do. I agree. And I start my sessions, coaching programs with mindset and
Mhm.
follow the law of attraction as well, which I think is probably why, we connected so quickly, even
Yes.
in Martine's group. I had just a couple of people that I connected with. And just right away when I saw you, I thought, there's just something, it's, very divine in the connection. So I love it. I'm so happy we had a little technical difficulty at first, but I'm so glad that we were able to make this connection. I will have all of Lydia's information, her contact information in the show notes for everyone. So you can reach out to Lydia and learn more about what amazing things she's doing. Remember, this is where we take everyday women that are doing extraordinary things in their career. And I applaud you and I appreciate you. For one, for taking the time out. Your day is getting started and my day is winding up. But
Yes.
I appreciate you so much and I just want to thank you. And if
Yeah.
you'll hang on for just a minute, I'm going to tell everybody else thank you for joining us and I will be in touch soon. Here's to you becoming the best version of you.